Hey everyone, welcome back to another pitch meeting reaction video. We got ourselves Back to the Future Part 2. I remember watching the first Back to the Future pitch meeting. It was a while back, like 5 years ago. So it's cool to see that they finally doing Part 2. And I love Back to the Future movies, like the trilogy. It was so good. So I'm very curious to see what Ryan has to say about Part 2. Alright, here we go.
So, you got some new Back to the Future for me?
Yes, sir, I do.
This one's called Back to the Future Part 2. Oh, and we just re-released the second half of the first movie? That's pretty sneaky, but people did love it. No, it's like a whole other movie.
Yeah,
it's probably even more marketable. So we're gonna start this thing off right where the first movie ended. Yeah, the doc shows up and says they have to go to the future to help Marty and Jennifer's kids. Exactly. So they're in the DeLorean on their way to 2015, and the doc knocks Jennifer unconscious. What? Why? Because she was asking questions about the future. Isn't that kind of a natural thing to do? Why?
Yeah, that is a very natural thing to do, but it was just so funny. It's like she was asking too many questions.
Not just knock her out in 1985 and leave her there. Well, because we ended the first movie with her in the car and we didn't really know we'd be making a sequel, and now I don't want her there anymore. Fair.
Jeez. Oh, the way he snapped. No, I don't want her there.
Fair enough. So now it's time for some adventure. So they dump her unconscious body in an alley. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god.
In the future, Marty's son is going to agree to do some crime with Biff's grandson, Griff. Illegal.
It's kind of funny how they like he hasn't even referenced how they look identical. Like literally identical.
And so Marty has to pretend to be his own son to decline the crime invitation. They really have to travel to the future for that? Couldn't the doc just have said, hey, Marty, keep your kid inside on this day in 2015, or...
Yeah, he could have done that, actually.
You know, be a better parent? Hey, shut up. So then Marty...
Hey, shut up!
pretends to be his own son. Well, okay. Is it going to be tough to fool Griff? Actually...
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
It's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, because as you know, when people have children, those children have the exact same faces as them.
Go on.
Have experienced that, yes, indistinguishable. So Marty interacts with a little hobbit-looking kid and then refuses the crime
A little hobbit-looking kid.
Invitation, but then Griff calls him a chicken. Oh. So? Oh.
Yeah, so that was such a a funny and yet like weird like trigger word for him.
Yeah, right. I should mention I added a defining character trait for Marty where if someone calls him a chicken, he loses his mind.
Yeah, he loses his freaking mind, man.
Kind of random. It's going to drive most of the plot points moving forward.
Oh my god, it really does. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I've seen Back to the Future, but oh my god.
Well, okay then. So that's going to lead to a big old wacky hoverboard chase. What's a hoverboard? A board that hovers. Well,
yeah, there you go. Why did I find that so entertaining the way he phrased that? Like, and then he had to repeat himself to himself.
It does make sense that they would have those in 2015. I mean, if we don't have flying skateboards and cars by then, what the hell are we?
We're in 2025 now.
Even doing? So anyway, Griff and his goons...
He looks at the camera.
They're gonna crash into a courthouse, and that saves Marty Jr. from going to jail. Okay, seems like he could still pretty easily be convinced to become a criminal, though. Well, then...
Yeah, very much so.
And I guess they'll travel to the future and impersonate him anytime he's about to do that. What?
That's a lot of work.
So then Marty has this idea where he wants to bring a sports almanac to the past to do some gambling and screw over the system, make a bunch of money. Right, okay, I kind of see why his son turns out the way he does.
Yeah, no, very much so. The fact that he was like plotting that the whole time.
But the doc is like, no, you can't screw with time like that. That could have some crazy repercussions. He just traveled 30 years into the future to take care of a problem that could have been solved with a book on parenting.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I was not prepared for a lot of what Ryan was gonna dive into on this.
Still though. Oh, okay. So Marty leaves the
We're only halfway through that video.
Almanac behind, but frickin' old Biff overheard the plan and saw the time machine, so he goes through with that plan. And he knows how to operate a time machine.
Apparently so, like, which is very random that he somehow guessed and didn't die in the process.
Because, exactly. What? So he does that
That's the explanation. Exactly. Huh?
thing and brings the DeLorean back to 2015. But then when Doc and Marty go back to 1985, it's like a completely different timeline. Well, wait, how did Biff get back to the 2015 that they were in? None of your business. So turns out Biff used the almanac in 1958 to make a bunch of money, and now he's a big wealthy douchebag that turned the town into a frickin' dystopia. Not good. And he frickin' killed George McFly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and apparently got away with it.
And what about Marty's mom? Oh, well, he married Marty's mom, so he's Marty's stepdad now? Yikes. Well, hey, at least we don't have any weird stuff with Marty's mom flirting with her
Go on.
own son. People thought that was pretty strange that we put that in the first movie. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing weird like that in this one. Anyway, the first time that Marty sees his mom in this timeline, he's like, whoa, your boobs are so much bigger than I'm used to. Oh, my, seriously? Because she has implants in this timeline, so Marty's like, whoa, what the, where did those big things come from?
I forgot that he generally focused on that when he first woke up.
Mommy? Okay. So he goes to confront Biff about the almanac, and Biff is like, yeah, an old version of me gave this to me in 1955, and he said that one day a kid might come ask me about it, and I'd have to kill that kid, so now I have to kill you. Why tell him that at all if he's just...
Yeah, why tell him that at all when he could just done it?
Gonna kill him, because that works.
Okay,
So then
there you go.
Biff goes to shoot Marty, but Marty jumps off a roof. But then he floats back up, standing on the DeLorean, all like, ha-ha, I didn't not die when I jumped off the roof, you fool. Doesn't Biff still have a gun? Yes.
Yeah, wait. He was so in shock, he forgot to use the gun.
And he doesn't shoot Marty. No, because then our protagonist would be dead. So then Doc and Marty go back to the past.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, they go to the day where old Biff gave himself the almanac, which as it turns out is the same day from the first movie. Oh, that's from the first movie. So they have to avoid themselves in the past, because that would create a crazy paradox. Well, wait, if Biff only makes his money in 1958, can't they go to another time and not risk running into themselves? Oh, they absolutely could, but then...
Yeah, they absolutely could, but then the movie wouldn't happen.
We wouldn't get to revisit scenes from the first movie in a fun way. Right, we gotta have the nostalgia. So what happens?
Yeah, that's another way to do it, too.
Well, now Marty's got to sneak around and get this freaking almanac back. Yeah, sounds like he freaking better get that almanac back. What?
Man, I didn't even catch it. I don't even know what the original word was.
Whatever you said is also what I said.
Yeah,
okay, so anyway, then we're gonna rewatch all these awesome moments from the first movie, but from slightly different angles.
It's kind of crazy to think that, like, how did they pull that off? Like, cause like, what year did the second movie come out? It was like, God, it's interesting.
Very fun. And eventually there's going to be this super exciting chase where Marty's on a hoverboard and Biff is in his car. And then right at the climax, Biff is about to run Marty over. Oh boy, how is Marty going to get out of that one? Well, the Doc's going to save him with the flying DeLorean, and Biff is going to crash into a manure truck. Climaxing with some poop is tight.
That was not the phrase I was expecting him to put together there.
Oh. What? Wow.
What?
Sounds like a great movie. Oh, well, wait, it's not done. Oh, it's not. No, see, before the Doc can land, the DeLorean gets struck by lightning, so that sends it into the past, into the Old West. Doesn't it need to be traveling 88 miles per hour? Nope.
Apparently not anymore.
Are you sure? It's written right here, sir. Oh, well, okay. So
yeah,
the
okay.
Western Union guy shows up, and he's like, hey, we've been holding on to this letter from this Doc for like 70 years. Oh, fantastic customer service. Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, his comments on little things like that are so freaking hilarious.
Yeah, so what does Marty do? Well, he goes to see the Doc that's still in 1955, and then we're gonna play a full trailer for the next movie. We what? An entire
yeah, I actually forgot that they did that too.
Trailer for the next movie. I figure we shoot 2 of these movies at once. So we don't even end this movie the way that movies end. We're just like, hey, more stuff, please stay tuned. Yes, we can do that? Why end it when you could just be like, hey, we're stopping it here for now.
Oh my God. pitch meeting coming March 2025. Back to the Future 3.
Hi, this is Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Please enjoy this slideshow from The Thing You Just Watched.
Okay. Oh my god, that was so freaking funny. Yeah, I think I need to look up what year did Back to the Future 2 come out? 1989. That's crazy. Like, it's just, yeah, it's interesting to think like that they were able to pull stuff off like that back in the day, where not only like with the like even just the quality of the CGI back in the day, with like the lightning striking the DeLorean, and even the DeLorean being able to fly, you know, and like the different angles, like shots that they did, like from based off from the first film and then into this one. Like, it's very interesting. But god, dude, again, Ryan's like comedic commentary of like commenting on like little bits of like, you know, just from this pitch meeting, it was so freaking funny. Like again, it has been a while since I've seen Back to the Future, but I absolutely love the Back to the Future trilogy. It was so good. Oh my gosh. But yeah, please, once again, don't forget to go support Pitch Meeting. Link will be in the description down below for their channel. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe here. It would really help me out, and I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below what you all thought on this pitch meeting. I loved it. It was so funny. I needed that good laugh. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.